Alright guys, I've waited a while to do this. Welcome to the monster review of Clach. You know, it always feels more satisfying to place down a monster that you didn't know if you'd get or not. Or that you really wanted, but you were worried you wouldn't be able to get. And that's the case with him, so here he is. He is a taunt monster, and I'll get into like the rest of it after this. Boom. Pretty sick finisher. Alright. So right to him. He's in the spirits books, family books, and winter books. These are all great and very competitive war books, so you'll definitely get a lot of use out of him. His trait is absolutely phenomenal, with taunt being his first trait, then tough after, which is even better than the status caster, even better than the typical status caster umbrella, hardened, because this is 35 instead of 25, and let me tell you, it is a thing to celebrate whenever I hit things on people with tough. And then his third one is immune to freeze. I guess this is just to like kind of deal with the lingering effect of absolute zero, but it's not that crazy. And as for his health, near 30,000 is like where these Doomsday era monsters, that's like as high as they get, 30,000. So he's a pretty tanky heifer. He's like an entire mountain for goodness sake. In fact, I'm a bit shocked he's not in the Rocky Peaks. His finisher, Cold Feel of Steel, heavy water damage to all and applies Mega Freeze and damage mirror to all allies. It's 100% damage mirror, not just 50, because 50 is lame. Okay, so his lore. When the Lord Inheritor stole the ambrosia from the Peak of Conciliation, he released a wave of energy so strong that a part of the mountain detached itself and became alive. Its name is Clach, and its body is a breathing memory of the day when angels and demons dropped their swords for the sake of peace, which has been broken centuries later. He's got a sick, background. He is just a mountain. He is the living, breathing embodiment of the treaty that the Lord Inheritor broke and the one that kicked off the entire Doomsday era. Which, funnily enough, the first era, like Lord Nabodus's era, Corrupted era, that kicked off because, Nabodus wanted to get back. And all because his body got, sent into space, that started the Metro era, because there was a lot of energy in the sun and the monsters were getting it. And once they solved this situation, but they never did stop the energy from coming in from the sun, which is why we still get monsters. That leads into the Doomsday era, because Lord Nabodus put Inheritor in a seat of power, and Inheritor used that to start an entire new era. And then, the angels fighting their own battles against the demons, that kicked off the next era, because the barbarians were being too much of a problem for the Cardinal Forest, so they had to use a ritual, and now we're just feeling the effects of that all the way through. So I do like how the story intervenes, how everything is kind of like a part of everything, so Sticks and Stones, 0 cooldown, 30 stamina, just a moderate daze. Won't hurt a rock. Oh, you get it, because Sticks and Stones won't hurt my bones, but this says won't hurt a rock. Deals low water damage to all enemies, 0 cooldown, 30 stamina. Sturdy Fist, this is pretty nice, 1 turn cooldown, 36 stamina. It's just a water AoE, but it gives them daze, and since he's a tank, that can help them miss against him, allowing him to live longer. And then Wet Blades, moderate water damage with drown to one enemy, 36 stamina, 1 turn cooldown. Alright, not that great, but it's pretty nice. Hard as a Rock, applies damage mirror and removes all tortures from himself. 2 turn cooldown, 44 stamina. This is pretty great because in his era specifically too, they released 7 Sins, one of the most deadly talents. It gives you 7 different tortures. So the ability to have a move that cleanses off yourself without needing a relic, because there's no torture cleanse relic in the Doomsday era, so this is real nice. Steel Stomp to one enemy, moderate water damage to one enemy with freeze, 2-turn cooldown, 42 stamina. Alright, pretty nice. You could just deny someone, whoever you get more use out of denying. Pointy Edges applies Megaton and a 50% damage mirror to itself. Alright, just a neat way to reapply Megaton and give yourself a 50% damage mirror. It only lasts for 2 turns. And then Rock Stomp deals moderate water damage to one enemy, deals moderate water damage to all enemies, and applies immunity to freeze to itself. So this is kind of like your Dark Shocks, your Rabid Shocks, your Laceration, you know? Damage to one, then damage to all. This is a move better suited to an attacker, but if you gave him, like, Angelic Gauntlets, like the Total Blind relic, when you hit someone, maybe you could use this to deny a DA monster. So, and immunity to freeze to himself. I really don't know why he focuses on that, but he's a water monster, so it's fine. Holy cow, 3 unlocked relic slots. That is so, like, nice. Thank you. You're gonna get good relics just for that. Alright, so I think I'll hit you with a level 6, level 5, and I guess just another. Oh, I have more than one level 5. So 1 level 6 and 2 level 5s. He's a pretty tanky heifer. And boom. This is a pretty phenomenal relic in my opinion, because he can hold Tertullian's armor to reflect damage back, a ton of damage. He doesn't need Alarox because he can hold a banner. You can just slap Mr. Beast banner on this big guy, and boom, you don't have to worry about stamina on your teammates. So yeah, this is a really great rune setup. I'm definitely it's gonna be so fun using him and Shiv in the rank up survival dungeon for Doomsday monsters. So yeah, but that's about it for the review. I think he's a fantastic monster. If you think he's a fantastic monster, or you enjoyed the content, you liked this review was helpful, leave a like, you know? Oh yeah, I heard there was a glitch that his Megaton couldn't be removed with trait disable or per kind of like the pyrophobic shield on Antlerion, so there's that. But great monster for 7 sins. That's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will respond. What are your thoughts on him? Did you get him? Do you think he's good? Subscribe to join the Crab Army. We've currently hit 41 subscribers, and that was a big milestone, and now we're going to go for 50. So every subscription helps, and once we reach 50, we can overthrow a small country. And that's about it for this video then. Your favorite Omni-Crab, signing out.